I should have just parked right there, but I don't think that's a real parking spot. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Alright, I think this is called the Hyperion plant. The water comes through. That's as far as the zoom goes. You can just see yellow tape, dude. I can try to walk around the plant and see if there's a better shot of it. Did they get him out or what? Yeah. Oh, he rescued? What's that? Did they rescue him or he's still in there?
He's dead.
He's dead, right?
Yep.
They put the tape on there.
So I guess they waiting for the coroner, I guess.
He was a worker there? He had to be a worker, right?
Yeah, he was a worker. He had a breathing apparatus. They say he fell or something.
He fell into the pipe.
Medical emergency.
Okay.
If you hang out right here, well, now we'll see. If you look down there, the tape line, you'll see people coming and going.
Okay.
But it's all sealed up.
Thank you.
Who are you with? On scene?
Independent. Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, bye. So you heard that? Word on the street is that he passed away, dude. I thought that yellow tape, they only bring out the yellow tape when they need to do an investigation. So that sucks. There was a report of a fake. May have had a may have been working and then had a heart attack. Water treatment plant, dude. So there's here, dude. You have no idea. See if there's any updates. Letters confirm service shaft. conjoining tunnels. Responding to a plant. 1253. Care by LAFD paramedics and trained, equipped, and certified to perform the confined space has been determined dead. Approximately 15 by 15 pit. So you This is one cell phone reception sites in LA. Besides over there by, I'm surprised that over by Sunken the beach and they got really bad service out here. They're not investing in cell phone antennas. They're just some severely dead spots, dude. That just happened to be one of them, right where you could actually see in there. You can see the cops. They're probably waiting for the coroner. It's gonna be an all-day thing, dude. I think the news is here. So for sure it's going to be on the news because they sent the news van. I think it was already on the news from the helicopter. One of the comments on Citizen said that he fell into a 15 by 15 tank, a 15 by 15 foot tank, like 20 feet down. This guy over here said he had some type of medical emergency. He must have fell down and then he died probably from the fall. Unless, I don't know, the medical emergency took him out. But he's definitely been pronounced dead as far as I know it. So he passed away, dude. They put up the yellow tape. Usually they don't, they pull up the yellow tape only for an investigation. So, and this is in a water treatment there's no access in here. There's only one reason they would put it up. I guess they have to investigate, make sure that no coworker pushed them in there or something, you know? That's fucking fucked up though, dude. What sucks is, this person's probably a father. He was a young guy, I think 42 years old. And look at these workers still have to work, dude. They're just over here working. Like this guy. Their coworker is dead over there in a fucking tank, dude, and these guys still have to continue working. But I don't know. I guess there's a bunch of different departments that work in here. They said it was unconfirmed who the guy actually worked for, if he was like an employee of the plant or a contractor or what he was. I mean, I find it pretty odd that you just continue to fucking work. Well, yeah, at least give them the rest of the day off. But I don't know. Maybe this is one of those places where it can't shut down, you know? It's like a water treatment plant, dude. This thing needs to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These are you can see the big tanks in the back. Man, of course these guys care, bro. If they work with somebody, of course you care. Who wouldn't care about any of their coworkers dying? Even the person you like the least at your job, you wouldn't care if they fucking died? Especially if they died doing the same job you do. Like, it would hit home hard, dude. Those things where people just have to continue working. They have to keep the things running and things operational. looks like there's different companies in here. I don't even know if DWP runs this. This is like a private company. There's some construction equipment. There's some white trucks. There's those orange trucks, which look to be like city sanitation or something. It's LAPD. He has to go and talk with whoever's in charge there, dude. It's like such a huge thing, man. Imagine having to break the story to the family, dude. See if there's service over here. This is where you can see what actually happened, but for some reason 15 feet down this way there's no service. According to an update from the LA Fire Department, the 43-year-old man fell 25 feet and was pronounced deceased at the scene. Firefighters are working to extract the person from the shaft by conjoining tunnel. That was at 12:56. Despite bystanders, CPR, and continued care, personnel specially trained, equipped, and certified to perform confined space rescues, the 43-year-old male worker has been determined dead at the scene after sustaining severe trauma from an approximately 25-foot fall to the bottom of a 15 by 15 pit-like confined space. gonna go down to the beach now. That's the story, dude. Might as well, dude. I had to pay for parking. I had to pay $6 for parking. I didn't want to risk it. Not the Channel 4 guy, but the other guy. And I just didn't want to risk it. I don't want to risk getting a ticket or getting towed. I thought the parking I would be able to pay like $2 or $3 or something for like an hour or two. I think it's a minimum $6, but it's all the way to 8 p.m. I went to that thing first, dude. That dude didn't get shot. Actually, I went live on Citizen, but I don't know if they censored my video or they cut it off. For some reason, my video was only like 10 seconds long. I did a little video for like a minute. And basically, the dude didn't get shot. He had a wound in the back of his head, and it was some guy that was mentally unstable. That's what the cop said. It's some character. He's like, he's some character, and he's, I don't know. I think he probably hurt himself in the back of the head, but he was out of it. And he told people he got shot. He drove into like some apartment complex. So it was a huge deal, you know. There was all this response, but he didn't really get shot. I went there before I came here. Yeah, the Chevron place is down the way. You used to know a guy used to come and watch my streams, dude. His name was Victor, I think. And I remember him telling me he worked there at the Chevron. And I think recently his co-worker died from COVID there. It was like in the beginning of COVID times. I should have brought my sandals, dude. Beach. It's a nice quiet beach. If you don't want to be around a lot of people and you want to come to the beach, this is it. Yeah, I wish it was warmer. It's really windy. I think I'm gonna set up the stabilizer because it's so windy anyway. Stupid Bixby button on the phone always messes things up. reason the beach is empty, dude, because it's pretty cold. It's currently about 61 degrees in Los Angeles. So right here being on the beach is probably a little colder, dude. It's probably like 50. Maybe it's not that much cold, like 59. I would have brought a sweater. If the sun wasn't out, it'd be freezing. Would you look at that? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit. Jackpot. Jackpot, homie. Jackpot. Sometimes God makes the ultimate donation, dude. 50, 75, $1. $1.25, $1.35, $1.45, $1.55, 60, 65, 67, 68, dude. $1.68 donation from God himself, dude. Or herself, or her. This is definitely a sign from God. What can I get, dude? Do they have 99-cent store tacos? What up, John? Do they have 99-cent store tacos anymore? 99-cent store taco, 99-cent taco. Dude. Or is there more core? Why is there only change on that? Someone must have had change in their short pockets before they decided to get in the water or something. They were like, well, I'm gonna put it on this rock. They forgot it, dude. Just double that $1.68. You double the $1.68 and now we're in business, dude. We're almost to a Happy Meal.
LA Captain donated $1.68 through Super Chat.
Thank you. We're so close to a Happy Meal, dude. And they have Pokemon cards on the Happy Meal. I don't know if I should walk on these rocks. No, I'm gonna skip it. These rocks are too like big and rough, dude. There's like no place to. It'll be too hard to walk. This is where like I slip and fall, and then the rescue are gonna have to come rescue me because I hit the back of my head on one of these. Whatever change I find, you guys have to match it. I promise not to cheat. Hopefully I can find a crab. Ah! Did you hear that? That was a seagull or something. Are these edible? Are these oysters and these shells edible? Getting them out of and inside of here, dude. These go on forever, bro. There's some pretty big ones over here too. Is that what we were eating as kids? I remember we used to come to this beach and we would dig and go into the water and dig. Oh shit. No. And pull out what I thought were oysters. Maybe they were these. Mussels all this time, dude. Did that level the phone out? I felt like it was lopsided. What I need to know is, are they edible? Yeah, I remember as a kid coming here and digging up these shelled, what I thought were clams, dude. Maybe they were these. We'd take them home and cook them. I thought they were oysters, bro. Life's a risk, Adnan. If someone can confirm that they are edible, dude, I grew up eating those. Look. You know Mexicans been here, dude, because there's some tajin. Oh, fuck! Maybe that floated in from Mexico or something. Life is for the birds. I get ready to see a flock of seagulls. And I'm not talking about the band, dude. Flock of seagulls. I give that a 9. A 9 out of 10. That was great, dude. They did a perfect circle, bro. These are military trained seagulls or something. messing with nobody. They always go back to the beautiful little formation. They're like a well-trained military unit. I'm officially tired of walking in the sand. Get to that bench over there, remove whatever's in my shoe. Get my Forrest Gump on here, dude. Dockweiler, Arrowhead. These are the pits where they allow fires here. This is like the only place in LA I think that they do allow fires on the beach. But under certain times, they usually put those. I think it's right here, right on this sand over here. I think here and over there. Further down that way, but they took them away, I guess, for COVID. They don't want people hanging out. Oh man, do I have a Cash App? I do have a Cash App. I forgot what it is. I used to have it in the description, but since I got my new phone, I haven't really updated anything. But if you really, really want to donate money, dude, let me see if I can look it up. I can look up the Cash App. I don't know. There you go, Cash App. I got PayPal, I got everything, dude. I'll take your money anyway. $1,000 minimum. There's like a underwater government or alien base or some shit. Because I guess the pictures from Google the satellite, looking down at the ocean, there's like this big flat block that looks like it doesn't belong there at all. It could be where they put like a, I don't know, maybe submarines or something. It does kind of look like a garage. This lady, dude. Here you go. The journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with the first step, dude. Remember that. It's not a race, it's a marathon. It's not how you play. It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. It's not about getting there first. It's about knowing how to get there. $200, dude, I'm gonna have to walk back to the water, dude. Either I walk up to the main road and walk down that way, or I can just walk down the bike path, or I can go back to the water and walk next to the ocean. Walking next to the water is just hard, dude. It's hard going across the sand to get to the water. It's a pain, dude. You gotta walk through all the sand. You gotta walk like 200 feet. It's soft sand. This guy's cheating, dude. He has an electric bike, dude. Those electric bikes are cheating, bro. He's literally just moving his legs to keep up with the bike. He's like he's pretend exercising. I guess it's better than nothing. See if there's a shortcut to the water. I gotta go way over there past those stacks over there. That's the giant smokestacks. You know, I've always wanted to go in that neighborhood that's directly under the flight path of the LAX. There's like an abandoned neighborhood there. There's streets and curbs, and I think they even have some little street lights. The homes that used to be there before they put LAX right above it. And I guess all those houses got taken down. Something in there they shouldn't have been doing. Besides just trespassing. will say that the weather is nice. It's just this breeze, this wind and this breeze makes it cold. Besides that, the sun isn't there. The sun is warm. Like, I wish it was hotter so I could just lay out for a little bit. It's not hot enough to just lay out. See what the waves brought in today. Today the waves brought in a surgical mask, a message in a bottle, a Sprite, ooh, a Vans. Barely used, like new. What size are these? Size 7. That's my niece's size. Someone lost the brand new Vans. You can tell they're brand new. They're just washed by the ocean. Where's the other one? They probably came down here at nighttime and they either slipped off or they put it somewhere in the tide came up. The tide came up and it took their shoe off of a rock or something. Damn. Came up high, dude. I don't want to get my feet wet. We're gonna put it up here so it can dry. New sponsorship. Vans. Vans. Where's your beach? In here, dude. Is it just air in here? It's really just air in the bubble, dude. I popped the bubble. It's like an Air Max shoe or something, dude. There's nothing but air in there. I got a new prototype, dude. The new Air Max Seaweeds. Put these in the sole, dude, for a little air bubble cushion. I thought they were gonna be full of some type of liquid or something. Oh, it looks like they do have something. This one got separated. So this is what's in there. There's this white thing. Maybe that's just a layer behind it. It's still hollow, dude. It has nothing in it. I think that's just like the inner clear layer. And that's how I become Aquaman, dude. Messing with sea. That's how I became Seaweed Man. Messing with seaweed down by the nuclear power plant. Zodiac sign? I don't know it. Zodiac killed. Are you the new Zodiac killer? Are you scared? Oh, you got the brave one. They're little birds with long beaks. They're probably looking for like worms or something in the sand. Looking for something to eat. Look at that guy. Look how fast he is in the water. Look at him. You see how fast he's going in the water? Do you see his little feet moving? These guys walk. They run fast, dude. Do they not fly? Like Usain Bolt out here, dude. All those sandpipers, huh? Are they that size normally, or they grow to be bigger? These are tiny, dude. These are like the size of a fist. Kids running on the beach. They're probably gonna go back and look for their van shoe, dude. I need to get one of those. They're not too loud. Well, the ocean is in the background. But I want to ride something like that. I want to ride the whole LA River. But there's no way I can do it manually, dude. I can't do it the old fashioned. It's like 30 miles, dude. I'd have to start training for like a year to build my endurance up to just make it one way 30 miles. But I think if you do like a gas-powered bike, it would be too loud. People would call the cops for riding down the bike path with a gas-powered bike. I'm pretty sure that that boat way out there, that carrier, it's like a oil tanker, and that's where they pump the oil into this. Besides this water treatment facility, there's an oil refinery over there. That's why it's cheaper to live in El Segundo than any other close beach city. You got the water, you got all of LA's poop, and all of LA's, I don't know, a good percentage of LA's petroleum being refined in your backyard. Those stacks burning all day, the wind blowing it right into your neighborhood. The motor's only like $100. You know what I've been wanting to buy? There's this Amish scooter company. Well, the Amish, they make fucking some really nice scooters. You know, the Amish are like master craftsmen. They make some really nice scooters, and I wanted to get 2 electric motors. You know, you can buy the wheels with the hubs with the electric motor in it. I wanted to see if I can rig up 2. One in the front, one in the back. Oh, probably not, dude, because doesn't have the motor have to like spin the wheel? No, it doesn't. It's not connected to the chain. When it's electric, the motor is inside of the wheel. Because I remember my friend did that to his bike. He just, it comes as a kit. Those are like $200, I think. You just swap out the front wheel, you get the same size wheel, and it has a motor there in the hub of the wheel, and that makes it spin. It doesn't have to connect to any chains or anything. The gas one does, I think. So I want to get that, like one of those hub motors. On a scooter, but they're expensive. That one scooter is like $600, I think. Just a scooter. I don't know, maybe it's a little less, like $500 shipped. It's like an adult scooter though, with a basket in the front. I guess it's how the Amish get around. But it looks cool. It doesn't look like something super old. It looks like a kind of like a BMX scooter from the early 90s or something. I wanted to get that one and put the motor, put at least one motor, maybe 2. I've never seen anybody with that scooter, let alone one that's electric. My friend had built like a really nice stretch cruiser with one of those gas motors. It looked really nice, bro. It was so nice that it got stolen like the first week after he like made it, like after he completed it. It was like a stretched beach cruiser frame with it was like one of those lowrider, a little stretch. You know, something was a little different about the frame. And he put these chrome handlebars on it, like they look like those ape-hanger motorcycle. And it also had like some chrome suspension. It was kind of like a lowrider bike, so it just looked cool because it was black with chrome, and the handlebars are chrome, and even the gas tank was chrome. So it looked like a little mini motorcycle. It had the little gas tank and a motor, and like he rode it for a little bit and it got stolen right away, where he locked it up. It was too nice. I think he locked it up with 2 chains too, like one chain through the wheel and the frame, another one through the back wheel and the frame. Thieves are thieves, dude. I remember he had the chain thing. He also had the electric one, but the gas one had the chain, the teeth. The motor got connected to the teeth, and that's what made the bike go. Instead of you pedaling, it was spinning the whatever. What do they call it? The pocket where the chain goes. Happy Women's Day. Is it Women's Day today? I thought it was yesterday or something. Or Women's Week or Women's Month? I don't know. Happy Women's Week. These are the tracks where those guys are riding their motorcycles. Is this where they started? This is where the tracks end. The water has taken care of the evidence. You get a virtual trip to the beach, I guess. I really like walking down by the water because it feels like it clears up my sinuses. It like clears my breathing up. The air is really good. And I think just walking along, you know, the natural rhythm of the ocean really calms you down, dude. I should do this every night to put people to sleep, because you know, when I used to have trouble sleeping, I used to watch or listen to like you know, wave sounds on YouTube. And there's these guys, they're getting a huge amount of numbers of hits because people listen to it every day. Like I kind of seen when it started, dude. Like the guy had like 300,000 views, and then like I checked it like 6 months later, and it was like 30 million. People probably replay the same videos over and over again. It's actually a good idea. I think I'm just gonna walk along the water, not say anything, keep a nice stable shot, and then label them as sleeping videos that you can put on when you want to fall asleep, or background or whatever. But I think the sleeping videos, everyone's having trouble sleeping for all kinds of reasons. Anxiety, stress, medication, drugs, sleep disorders, too many large cokes, too much streaming at night. All that stuff. But I think one where I don't speak at all, we're just quiet, just the ocean waves. Even at nighttime would be good.
Marie Shevlin donated $10 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the $10. Marie? Mary and Marie? You're making me Mary happy. Dude, I need to stream during the day more often. I gotta drive around all night like a maniac, chasing down serial killers to get $3 in donations. I will stream. I'm gonna stream a lot more during the day when summer. The weather's already getting better. And when I have when it gets darker later, I kind of want to do like a little challenge where I could come down to the beach and watch like the sunset every day for like, I don't know. I probably can't do a month, but I can maybe do like 2 weeks. Hopefully I have a better camera by then too, so I can like get good footage. And maybe make like a time lapse or something of the sunset. Oh yeah, this is what you were saying, the steam plant. So this is separate from that plant. If you guys don't know, a guy died earlier. About 12 something, a guy died over there. In that facility where that building is, to the left of it, there's a big old facility, big old grounds, and that's where they treat the water. I think that's where they treat the sewage water that go before they pump it out to the ocean. Pretty much most of LA's sewer water goes through here. And he had some type of accident and he fell. I don't know how it happened, but he definitely confirmed that he passed away. So rest in peace, that guy and his family. I guess anyway's a horrible way to go, dude. Anyway's a horrible way to go, but just he's only like 40 something. He's in his early 40s. Most likely has some young kids, you know. One of the camera guys that was there from the news said that he might have had a medical emergency and then he fell into that thing. This is the Department of Water and Power. You go down the ocean, you see the stacks. Department of Water and Power of the City of Los Angeles, Scattergood Steam Plant. So, I guess this is the steam plant. There's so many industrial things here. There's This is really like the guts of LA, dude. There's LAX, right? LAX, the biggest airport, flying in and out. Then you come up from LAX, there's the water treatment center.
Bellatrix donated $10 through Super Chat. Ditto what Marie said.
Thank you, Bellatrix. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone that donates anything. I appreciate everyone that just watches and thumbs up. I don't expect anybody to really donate, but I do expect you to leave a thumbs up. Because that really helps getting in the algorithm. Thank you. Scattergood steam plant. I don't know what scattergood means. Scattered goods or... So it goes from that, it goes from the airport to the water treatment place, sewage treatment, to the Department of Water and Power Scattergood steam plant. Okay. Guess it's a trick. It's nice to see some kids having fun. They're probably rich kids though, so I wish there was more poor kids having fun. They're riding down to the water in their little mopeds, so they probably live right next to it. Department of Water and Power Scattergood plant. Uh-oh. My stabilizer just died. I don't know what happened to the stabilizer. Like it wanted to die, I flipped the phone. Maybe the battery's getting low. And then over here is a refinery. That's the Chevron plant. Behind Yoga Man over there, that's a Chevron plant. Oh, I think my stabilizer is dead. Yeah, this stabilizer kind of sucks then. The battery on this sucks. I'm gonna have to upgrade to the DJI. I don't know, it wasn't really fully charged. I'm gonna turn it off. There is a tsunami zone here. Remember when that big tsunami happened in like Indonesia? Remember that huge tsunami? After that one happened, they started like putting up signs in areas close to the water. They labeled them tsunami zones. So there's like signs all over that say tsunami evacuation route, tsunami zone. Remember I went to that protest where they wanted to put, they were like trying to put a bill out there to tax Chevron, because Chevron They use Chevron as an example because they're paying tax rates from a very long time ago, I guess. And they're like a huge polluter, a huge corporation, and they barely pay any taxes because of some sweet tax deal they got from the city, and I think they're paying the property taxes of a long time ago. So they use Chevron as an example for they went and did it there because they're a big corporation. But in the details of the law that they were trying to pass was that, like, just any property valued over $3 million, it was not that high, maybe $2.5 or $3 million. They wanted to increase their property tax rate a whole bunch, and they wanted to pay for the school. They wanted to put that money in schooling and all that, which sounds good, but $3 million isn't that much if you know what I mean? Like, if you're invested in real estate, if you own a little commercial plaza, you own an apartment building, like, it's gonna skyrocket the rents. They were using Chevron as the example, but Chevron, they don't want it, but they don't give a fuck. They can afford it. If it happened to them, they just pay it, dude. Obviously, they have lawyers. They have a whole department that can fight that. But at the end of the day, they can pay it easily. But the average mom and pop real estate owner, or if your parents own some real estate and you inherit it or something, like, it was a ridiculous amount. It didn't pass. Yeah, I remember when the nuclear reactor went down in Japan. That was that other tsunami. That was insane, dude. Now, if there's ever an earthquake here, they issue like a tsunami warning. If there's any big earthquakes around here. Yeah. Well, it's like Chevron could pay for it, but most people can't, dude. It's like, they're not going to be able to pay for that. The person that's like invested in real estate that bought a shopping center, just because you have a property that's worth $3 million, they might have $1.5 million loan on it, you know? I just think they should start way higher. It should start like at $10-20 million, you know, like way up there. Because down at $2-3 million, dude, that's still a very small business, you know. Like, so it wasn't about Chevron, dude. It wasn't about Chevron, the giant corporation. It's about the independent Chevron gas station owner. This is I guess this is called Dockweiler Beach. It's a nice open beach. If it was hotter, there'd be a lot more people here. You know, once it starts getting warmed up, and in the spring and summer, there'd be more people. I feel like this summer is probably going to be packed as one of the places you could go. Because last summer during the virus thing and everything, it was packed, dude. This is where everyone came to escape and be outdoors, you know? Where they said it was safe. And I feel it's pretty safe too. I mean, it's outdoors. The likelihood of someone with the virus being out here and, you know what I mean, getting in your face and spraying it is pretty low. I heard that the new CDC guidelines is that if you have the virus, you can like hang out with other people or something. If you have the vaccine, I mean, not the virus. What's up, Danny? Danny Finch, dude. I don't know, I think I accidentally took away your wrench, dude. Danny gets his wrench back. That's how Stella got her groove back. Yeah, don't come out and walk on these rocks at nighttime, dude. This right here is death. This is serious injury awaiting you, dude. This green moss. You come out here at nighttime in the dark, I bet you so many people get hurt out here. Like young kids that come out here, they don't know. They come out here to drink and smoke weed and shit. And you're gonna walk on the rocks, especially at night once they've been wet. You try to put your foot on that, dude, you're slipping and hitting the back of your head. You're lucky if you don't hit the back of your head. If you guys like watching a young extreme streamers, there's this guy named Danny Finch in the chat. Go to his channel and subscribe to his channel. What would you call your content, dude? More risque, more extreme, provocative comedy. Soft porn of live streaming. Like a young Al Bundy of entertainment. An edgelord. Danny Finch, the edgelord. There you go. Don't say I never gave you a shout out, dude. The internet is a young person's playground, dude. Actually, I'm glad I started later in my life, dude, because if there would have been like live streaming when I was younger, dude, there'd be so much footage of me doing stupid ass shit. Danny, may I suggest you or anybody that wants to film footage with a cell phone, get you this little setup, dude. You can look this up on eBay. This is the best selfie stick I've had. This one's a good investment. It's only like, you can get them for like 30 bucks. And this thing expands to like maybe 5 feet. Each one of these goes up, telescopes. And it has this really cool tripod base. This is the coolest thing about it. This base alone costs like 20 bucks. Oh, MT's in the house. How you doing, baby? This is like some composite plastic. I think this is I think it's all like composite. But it's a good quality. And then has this, you can loosen this up and it has like a little tilt to it too. So that helps you get better angles. You know, like if you need to level things out. And then it doesn't come with this, but you can buy this. You can buy like a little ball valve. You can move this around and pivot this. And then this one I kind of rigged up so I can put two phones. But I just broke the top one, broke off. So that one's done. Damn, dude, this just broke today, I guess. And get one of these holders. Try to find, these are hard to find on the internet now, dude, but this is a good one. This is like an alloy metal, and the spring is really strong. This is good. Don't buy a plastic one. Stay away from the plastic shit, dude. This one's called the Moman. Right here, dude, look this up. Moman. M-O-A-M-A-N. Moman. On National Women's Day, we're promoting not woman, but Moman. I got this for 30 bucks, dude. Which is I'm super happy with it. Because I bought one of these alone for like $21, dude. This was like the combo of a little monopod and that. And I use this to stack stuff up if I got both phones going. You probably don't need all that. You got a $70 handheld tripod. Okay. This might be more of like a. This is cool, like when you want to set up. But this isn't good for every day. It's good for what I do. You got to get what you do. I have another one that's a smaller one. The key is always having a tripod, so you can put it down. And actually a chest mount is really good too. I got the chest mount on right now, dude. I got the GoPro. Because it gets tiring to have to hold the phone in your hand on a tripod or a stabilizer. And just putting it right on your chest gives a way better point of view. Like if you want to continue the stream longer, like you can just say, I'm gonna put you guys on the chest, dude. But I gotta walk up this mountain or whatever, or this hill. Come along. A lot of people actually like it. They like the first person POV. Danny, you should celebrate National Women's Day by dressing up as a woman. You want to do some edgy streaming, dude? Go dress up as a woman. on National Women's Day. Wife got vaccinated today. No, she didn't. Remember yesterday? Why was that guy like? I thought they were just messing around. I thought they knew each other. Some guy was getting on Blitz King for saying he got the vaccine, and he was saying he was lying. Like, why would you lie? What the fuck do you have to gain from lying? Let people that want to get the vaccine, dude. If you don't want to get the vaccine, don't get it. Did she get the single shot or did she get the Pfizer, the double shot? I heard the single shot Johnson & Johnson was way less. The efficacy rate was super low compared to the Pfizer. The Pfizer one is like way up there. It's like in the 90s. The Johnson & Johnson was like in the 70s or something. Maybe high 60s. If I get it, I was thinking about just getting the single shot, the Johnson & Johnson. But when we get to that bridge, I'll do more research. Honestly, my gut feeling is I think we're done with this, dude. I think after the vaccines, the immunity of all the people that have gotten, dude, is just gonna disappear. Like, it might still come up here and there, but we'll be more prepared on how to deal with it. And I think the vaccine, it just means that you don't get sick. It doesn't mean you can't get it. You might get it again. It just means that you're very not likely to have like the complications. If you do get it, but I think it does protect you from getting it. Your body knows how to fight it off. When are you getting the second shot? I think everyone I know have gotten the second shot. The only side effect was neck stiffness for a few days from somebody I know. And I think on the second day, my sister said she got tired. She felt like really tired and she got hot. she got some, I don't know. You know when you get hot. She said she didn't get a fever, but her forehead got hot and she got a little sweaty. Yeah, you. Who else is getting a second shot? $9 a.m. Can you just live stream it on my account? How about I wake up and I'll do it? We'll do it via Instagram. 9 a.m. I have to train my body to be up at that time. I've been going to sleep like at between 4 and 6 a.m. for like a month now, so probably more than that. Getting it through the drive-thru. Hey guys, it's Willie the Whale, and I just want to say, if you don't want to get the shot, then don't get the shot and just shut the fuck up. If you want to get the shot, then get the shot. If you don't want to get the shot, then don't get the shot and shut the fuck up. Thank you. That's been a public service announcement from Willie the Whale. I didn't say it. Willie the Whale said it, dude. He's got a mind of his own, dude. I think I need to plug in my thing. I think I need to plug in my battery pretty soon too. I wish I didn't have to go to work today. I mean, I could walk all the way to Manhattan Beach. It's a nice little trek though. Beach streams are best done with bicycles, especially around here, because Around here, there's like so much space in between. These are big empty beaches. People are showing up here. I guess there's more people here because this is a public parking lot here. I mean, maybe I could ask if I can go in tomorrow, but I think it's gonna rain tomorrow. So that's why I wanted to go today. 4:30. I'll probably keep going. We'll walk by the water again. I paid for parking till 6. What's tomorrow's weather looking like? Los Angeles. No rain tomorrow. Dude, somebody, who's Christine? Christine again, thank you. Thanks for being so generous, Christine. Thanks for keeping alive the dream, keeping the dream alive, Christine. Thank you. I fucking appreciate it. Big time. I never noticed Danny didn't have a wrench anymore. I think I know when it happened. When I went to the ban list, like when you go to your YouTube account, there's a ban list of all the people that you block, and the moderators is in a list right above it, and it looks the same. And I don't know, there's always problems, dude. Sometimes like you hit if you scroll down and you hit a button, you hit the X to like take someone off of the list. Because once in a while, you know, I accidentally ban people when the phone is in my hand. So I go there and unban people. There's like a delay. It happens too, like, you know when people spam in the chat? I don't know why there's a delay. When it comes to blocking and unblocking and modding people, there's like a delay sometimes. When people spam in the chat, that's why I don't block them right away. Because sometimes, like, I'll click on their name on my screen, and I'll go to hit delete, and when I look up, it's not their name anymore. It's like, it shows the next person down, you know? Say I'm picking someone that I do want to block, and it'll say, like, I don't know. And they spam it. I think they do it on purpose, dude, to, like, just overwhelm the system. You end up banning I end up banning Teresa by accident. Or changing stuff. Also, that little button sucks because, like, if you accidentally hit somebody's name, only bad things could happen. Either you could delete them, time them out. One good thing that could happen is you can make them a moderator. But depending on who they are, that might not be a good thing. Anyways, that's enough explaining, dude. Who cares? you're good. I like to keep the moderators to a minimum. So. Hopefully we don't need too many, you know? Usually like 1 or 2 people is enough. I think what I'll do is here's what I'll do. If there's like stuff where I really need a moderator to delete someone or handle stuff and there's not enough people, I'm gonna give the longtime viewers a temporary moderator wrench. And we'll do it like that. Like on a rotating basis. I know a lot of people would say they want to be mods, but I don't want the chat to turn into only moderator chat. And the air feels so good. The breathing, dude, it feels so good. It's almost like, you know, when you take a hot shower and your breathing is just cleared up. I didn't actually shower today, but I got a new morning routine, dude. Every morning I start off with warm water because I got to clear my throat. I start off with a glass of super hot water just from the faucet. Let it run for a little bit, get the hottest water I can. I want to build up my immunity to public tap water. What else? And then sometimes I add a little lemon, sometimes honey. And then I do the same. I get a hot washcloth. I just discovered, it took me 40 years to discover a hot washcloth. And I'll put that I'll just wipe my face and my head. And then blow my nose, clear everything up. And sometimes I even use it might be too much information. I'll use a Q-tip, get that warm, and put that up in my nose and clear everything out. And then blow my nose. And with that steam and everything, dude, it clears up everything, dude. It feels, you know, it wakes me up right away. Morning. Yeah, I have been getting a dry mouth still a little bit though. Not as bad as before. Before I was having, I think what it was is that I was eating too much salty food late at night. Like I'd eat at 4 in the morning, 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. I'd have me a ton of salty fast food and a soda, and then I'd fall asleep within like 20 minutes. And also I think the winter air was super dry. It was drier than usual. And I was sleeping with the window open, so it would just dry out my mouth. Also, I think I breathe through my mouth at nighttime. It's gotten better, dude, for sure. But it's still dry as fuck in the morning. The good thing is that I'm able to sleep like 6 straight hours, dude. Like I've been sleeping 6, 7 straight hours, not waking up. So that's why my mouth is dry, because I haven't had no water in all that time. I've probably been snoring with sleep apnea the whole time. But when I was really like having trouble sleeping, dude, I was waking up like 3-4 times a night, bro. Really not good. You need to get to that REM sleep, dude. You need to get deep sleep. So now that I've been sleeping for like 6 hours, I kind of wake up at noon on the dot every day now for like the last 2 weeks. Sometimes a little earlier if I go to sleep earlier. But it seems like now, since I'm sleeping straight and not waking up, I feel like 8 hours, I mean six to like 6.5 hours is enough for me to like feel fresh when I wake up. Before I don't know, I was sleeping all the time, dude. I would sleep like 8 to 12 hours, but it's because I kept waking up. So I wasn't really getting good sleep today. It's not like I was asleep the whole time, dude. I sleep for 2 hours, wake up, sleep for another hour, another 3 hours, like in little chunks. And then maybe I'd only get 5 hours total, and then I'd be up for like an hour or two because I can't sleep for the 3-4 hours. It's just not good to have sleep like that. Yeah, I had a sleep study. Nah, not yet. I know I do need. Hopefully I definitely will lose some weight in the spring and the summer. Just because I'm not a lazy person that's indoors all day, you know. Believe it or not, it's just mostly my diet. As you can see, dude, I'm an active person, dude. I'm always out. So spring and summer, I'm gonna be walking and riding my bike everywhere. So I always lose like 10 pounds in the summer. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't been getting a Coke every time I go to the drive-thru, dude. I've been getting regular unsweetened iced tea. Because really, that's where the calories, the horrible calories reside, dude. It's in all that soda I'm drinking. I was looking for a test joke too, dude, but I missed it. Yeah, remember I was talking about getting the soda stream? Someone said I should get the soda stream. Because what I like is the carbonation. I need to figure out how to make my own soda, like a sparkling lemonade. With just like one or 2 teaspoons of sugar instead of like a can of Coke. I don't know how many teaspoons it has, dude. Like a dozen or something. I'm gonna hit up my friend, dude. He's real healthy. You know, it's like his mom is super healthy. They've always like, oh shit. That was pretty close. Look, that's where I was, dude. Look. That's the that's the hole. This is my little fort, dude. Look where the water line came. Over here, dude. I think we found a Bigfoot. Bring out the police tape. No Bigfoot sign, dude. Bigfoots are prohibited on the beach. You think Bigfoot is real? I kind of, that's the one thing I do believe, that there could be a Bigfoot. There could be a giant ape that kind of lives in caves or something, dude, in a real thick wilderness. I do believe it. Because when you go into those forests, dude, in the Pacific Northwest and all that, bro, it's so much. There's no way we've gone everywhere in there, dude. And to be able to spot one animal, impossible, dude. Oh, I like that Minerawa. That Minerawa was good, dude. That's the one. I've been buying it. I don't know if Bigfoot, it might be just like a bigger, I don't know, like a bigger ape in the ape family that can maybe, I bet you it could just stand up for like short periods of time or something, dude. It's probably not like walking upright the whole time. That would be my guess. Like a big ass primate that just kind of can walk on their hind feet for a while, but not all the time. When you said BLM land, I thought you meant BLM, like Black Lives Matter, but BLM actually stands for the Bureau of Land Management. The more you know. I think it could be real, dude. For sure. There's just probably not that many of them. And they might be pretty smart, dude. They might be living in caves or something. Maybe has a weird diet. Bigfoot is a vegetarian that only eats fish on Fridays. Or it could be a creature that's kind of like a bear, a species of bear that we really don't know about, dude. Have you ever seen a bear without like all the fur and it stand up? When it stands up, it looks pretty crazy. It could just be a grizzly bear with alopecia, dude. You think, what if COVID has something to do with the nuclear waste from the Fukushima plant? Could that be tied together at all? Probably not. A mutated bat? A bat that was exposed to radioactive material, dude? All our lives we thought when bats got exposed to radioactive material they would become Batman, dude. Like in the comic books. Not fucking a horrible virus. Yeah, the Bigfoot one is the one that I want to believe. That's realistic, dude. Also because there's all these, like the Native Americans have a history of them. These giant apes have been documented, you know? Long times ago, dude, by many different people and groups. Jackson. Who is your little avatar picture? Your profile pic? Who is that? Prince? Some guy, it looks like a mugshot of some guy with a big afro and a mustache and a light mustache. I gotta go, dude. I gotta go to work. It's not really work, but it's work. It's not like I gotta clock in, but I gotta show up and do what I gotta do. Do what I'm responsible for. I got the phone tied up to my, oh damn. Maybe. I'll start going places during the day more often. Now that the weather's good, I'm gonna do the bike streams. Maybe tomorrow I'll probably go over here. Palos Verdes, California. There's some really nice views from those cliffs over there. It just sucks that the coverage is bad. All the cool places are not good for live stream, for live. But I don't know, who has a live view? Someone said they knew somebody with a live view. I should ask if I could rent it, or if they're willing to come. But maybe I should rent it to test it out. If you guys know what a live view is, it's like a backpack with like 4 routers in it It's basically like an internet data connection on steroids. Like it merges 4 signals together. So with that, you can stream in 2K, I think, 4K maybe. That's the one they use, like a backpack, and then they'll have like a camera on their shoulder, on their back, on the shoulder strap of the backpack. That Sony camera, that doesn't have zoom either. It's one of the drawbacks. But it looks really good. Although I think even this phone has been an upgrade. What do you guys think? There's been some bad spots, but I'm able to stream in 1080p in most spots. It's great. First day back to work. Oh, the first day is always tough. Sorry to hear that. Well, no, actually, dude, it might be good. Maybe you missed your job. A lot of people do miss work. I think what we know as work is going to change. It's starting to change. Everything's going to be very niche, I think. Like, and now with the internet, with all this, like, all this stuff that's out there, dude, it's like look what I'm doing. Like, there's a niche for certain things, and there's technology is good there, and there's ways, you know, it's Patreon, there's donations that people can donate or pay. You know, there's ways for you to kind of make something out of nothing if you reach your audience. There's DoorDash, there's Uber, there's all these gigs you can do too, you know. I mean, obviously if you're like a doctor or a lawyer, that's not going to change much. But actually a lot of like therapists are online, a lot of doctor visits are online. Like, that's probably going to not change. There's a lot of wasted time and resources of going to the doctor for a simple checkup. If you can get like your basic stuff read on, you know, over the internet with a sensor or something in your phone or whatever, dude. Getting a checkup, dude. Just for checkup stuff, dude. Obviously not if you yeah, because it's so much a waste if like you go to the doctor and you're like, well, my stomach's been hurting. If you're not fucking like bleeding, or like if you don't have a fever, like you gotta, the doctor just asks a few questions and they'll just be like, well, here, I can give you some medication. Try this, and if it doesn't go away, come back, you know. Like they order blood tests only if there's all these other complications, you know. Pretty rare, I think, for them to just order blood tests out of nowhere. My girlfriend has an OnlyFans account. She just doesn't know it yet. That's fucking hilarious. Hilariously offensive, Danny. On Women's Day, dude. Have some fucking respect. But see, that's just a joke. It's not serious, dude. We're not gonna cancel Danny for that. Chauvin's, I think he's gonna get like 2nd degree. He's gonna get manslaughter or something. 2nd degree. Because, I mean, didn't he keep his, I forgot, to be honest, but didn't he keep his knee on the back of his neck, like way after he was unconscious? Like, that's what they're gonna get him. Like, he can't, how could he defend that, dude? If he's not breathing unconscious and you're still gonna keep your knee on there. Yeah, a lot of fucking women are making shitload of money on OnlyFans, dude. Like a ton of money, bro. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta put this away. Hold on. I gotta put this in my pocket on mute, bro. Mike. No. I guess I'll just have to fucking piss my pants and jump in the ocean. Sorry, I had to remove the... You gotta mute it. Like, I don't want nothing. No complaints. Hang loose, bro. What does this mean? Hang loose, right? Hang loose, bro. I actually like that little drawing, dude. It's a cool little logo, huh? I like simple stuff like that. That's cool. That's a nice Beamer. A wagon. I wouldn't mind having a Beamer wagon like this. Bathrooms are open. Porta potty. Dude, I hate porta potties, but I also don't want to get arrested for pissing behind a dumpster. So. I'm going in. Hold on. Hopefully nobody steals this shit, dude. Put it off to the side. Nobody better steal it. I'll continue my walk down on the beach. I was gonna go up to the street, but the street is kind of like, it's lame. Nothing but traffic because of helicopter. Get to the chopper. Sign. Oh yeah, I've seen this sign last time. Manhattan Pier, 2.5 miles. Marina Del Rey. Damn, 4.7 miles to Marina Del Rey. That's far. Venice Pier, 7.3 miles. That's far. King Harbor Pier, 5.9 miles to the left. Santa Monica, 10 miles from here. End of bike path, 8.3 miles. Bike path ends 13.7 miles to the right. Pat's Pad, 1.7 miles. Lizard's Rock, 0.9 miles. Rolls Place, George's, 0.9 miles. Tyler's, Ron's Garage. Wallbender's, 14 miles. Ken's House. I guess people just... Dude, I'm gonna bring my own fucking... I'm gonna bring a piece of wood and make a replica and just put my fucking place up here, dude. I'm gonna put some promotion in here, dude. Just a piece of wood. I'll make my own, dude. Alien Alphabet, YouTube. Everywhere. Everywhere, dude. Said anything that was funny, dude. With the sign. I think you guys are way back, dude. A foosball table. You guys need a... I don't know, dude. Maybe the chat is off. What is this, dude? They got like a prison on the beach. Barbed wire, bro. They need to bring back the barbed wire tattoo. Make barbed wire tattoos cool again so I can get one, dude. See, these are the tankers over there. Where is it? I think those are just full of oil, dude, and I could be wrong. Like, I'm mostly wrong on things. I'm 50-50, dude. I'm not gonna say I'm wrong. If I'm more towards the wrong side, dude, I just won't say it. You got a 50-50 chance, dude, that these tankers are full of the raw petrol, and they come in, and I think there's a pipe that goes way out there, and they just hook up to it. That's why they're there in the same spot for days. And then it goes into the Chevron refinery, which is over here. They pump the petrol in there, and then they turn it into gasolina, and then they take it out of there in giant trucks, fill them up, and then you get charged $5.58 for 87 unleaded. They have hoses. They do, right? Yeah, because I would always see these ships out there, and they just like park out there. That's it. So you mean to say that tanker comes here from like fucking Saudi Arabia? It comes through the Panama Canal somehow or something? There's probably $1 billion worth of fucking petrol on that shit, dude. Not $1 billion, but many millions. Many millions on that tanker, dude. For it to come from wherever it comes, dude. If it comes from the Gulf of Mexico, it's still a long trip, dude. Look at this. Japs Bundy 20. We need less cops. Look at this platform, dude. No, not Japs. Japes Bundy 20. We need less cops. I don't think that's how you would say it, dude. We need less cops. I think you would say we don't need as many cops. There's not a need for something you don't want, dude. I failed English, dude. MT would know. She knows about English. She teaches it. We got some sodium hypochlorite, which I think is just chlorine, probably in a gas. I don't know what they do here, dude, but they got razor wire on it. Part of the Department of Water and Power. I think this thing up here is like a, I don't know, it's a crane. It has a hook on it, I think. LA Department of Water and Power. The only other place I've seen those is like at the port in San Pedro. They have something similar like that. They have this giant robot that picks up all those containers. Look at this giant chain. Cut through the chains of self-doubt. It's about time we cut through the chains of self-doubt and free ourselves. Free your mind. Free your mind from, this is you chained to caring about what other people think about you, dude. Cut it. Cut it. Free your mind. The Department of Water and Power. Would you look at that? Those are like, you can see those cones from so far away. Let me ask you something. Has anyone ever confused those with candy canes? Kind of reminds you of Where's Waldo. You know where I seen a bunch of anchors? In San Pedro, they have, the whole city is decorated in these huge anchors. I guess because it's a big port. And all the old anchors from the ships. Like, I must have seen like 10 of them in front of, like, you know, just restaurants. Anchors everywhere. Ton of them. Oh boy. I mean, honestly, I would want to, would be one of my goals, is to turn this shit into like a Heel Hauser type show.
Pretty big lot. It's like,
but I need to get enough viewership where I can actually talk places into letting me do tours and pieces on them, you know. We'll get there eventually. But it's not going to happen unless you guys like and subscribe. It's the least you could do, dude. And I'm going to get the Nightbot going pretty soon. I watched a video on it yesterday. I just was too tired to get started. And I'll put all that. And I think all that will help. Self-promote. You gotta like promote. I've been really bad at that, you know? It could be my Louis. Oh boy, yep. You know what I mean? Because you can only do so much with a cell phone and walking around. To do cool shit, you need access. You know, people want you to come by and interview them. Like, it benefits, you know. Restaurants, places, they love that. They love press, bro. As long as you're not like, there's really no such thing as bad press. And you know, I wouldn't ever fucking go to places I don't like. It'd be more about going to places that I like. Oh boy. Did this dude get stuck over here? Did you guys get stuck? Shit. Did you call AAA? You don't have a wood?
They tried already.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the tow truck.
A tow truck's coming? Alright. Ah. Alright. Ah. Oh boy, look at this carne asada on the grill. Those onions are green. Are those green onions? That must be why they gave them the name green onions. Oh boy. I didn't want to get him on video, dude. They got stuck on Maybe I'll drive by and you can see it. They got stuck on like a little median like this full of sand. They got AAA coming. I mean, all I could do is maybe trying to put a piece of wood underneath, try to get some traction. I got something on the back of my truck. I don't think they have a chain though. We need a chain. How could we get those guys out of that dune? I have a tow hitch, like a, you know, that ball on the bumper. Let's get some more beach shots before we go. Oh boy. I bet you weren't expecting this to happen. Came out here to enjoy the beach, but you went over the median and got stuck in the sand. The tow driver needs work. I don't know, who knows? Like, I'm not convinced. They're like some young kids. Well, the girls were really young. The guy, he's young too. He looked like he's barely like 18. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just said that, dude. But I have a feeling like he wouldn't. He's the type to not pay for AAA, to not have it, and he just says that. You know, like he's probably waiting for his friend to come with a chain. So if I could speed up the process, I'd rather help him out now, you know. Or whatever. AAA will come. It's nice outside. And you get to enjoy the beach for a little bit longer. Nighttime or something. I figure out a way. I have a piece of chain, like a little chain. In the back, like a little chain link, like a chain, dude. The kind you lock up your bike with. But I would need like another padlock or something to hold it together so it doesn't snap. They take some air out. I don't know. They might. I don't know. He said he has AAA. I'm gonna take him on his word. They're waiting. AAA will get him out of there in like 3 minutes. They just hook up the winch, beep, pull him out. I feel like if they had wood, I don't know. They dug big ass holes, dude. So maybe they did already try what they were. Some big holes right in front of the tires. The other day I was at a restaurant, some girls, their battery died, right? Their fucking battery died on their truck and they were waiting to get jumped. And like I could tell they didn't know what they were really doing, and I tried to like help them and they didn't want. It seemed like they felt like, you know, like they were getting annoyed that I don't know how they felt, dude. If they felt like I was some old guy trying to pick up on them, or if they felt like they were just getting annoyed because I was mansplaining to them or something. But I was just trying to help them out. I was actually going to give them the jump. They had the wires already out and everything. So I was like, all right, fine. We're not gonna help them out, right? They gotta figure it out. And then they fucking touch the cables together and makes a fucking giant spark. They fucking flip out, you know? Like, dude, like, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to help you guys because I can tell you don't know what you're doing. No good deed goes unpunished. Like no good weed goes unsmoked, bro. I think I'm gonna have to get into smoking weed again.